Welcome to spectacular Boca Raton, Florida, Flagler Credit Union Stadium, home to the Florida Atlantic Owls. Florida Atlantic ready to kick it off and get this game started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Seminoles offense will go to work first. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop him. And just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. You're like, sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And that's the first sack of the day, but I'll tell you what, this team's been doing it so far throughout the season. They're in the top 10 in sacks for a reason. They pin their ears back, and they get after quarterbacks.
Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Seminoles line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. The Owls offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Quickly to the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Owls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Got his man. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line, a pickup of 6.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Creates a little space. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense. It's first down from their own 23-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gonna take a shot. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Looked to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
Nothing too surprising about seeing the Seminoles being productive in the passing game.
Man, we can think back, Reese, to so many great offenses for Florida State, whether it's Charlie Ward or Chris Winkie, whoever it is, the trigger man being really, really good is the start of a great Florida State team.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
They'll go to the counter play. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Noles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work.
Well, the offense didn't have the result they wanted on that first drive, having to punt, but they're having a lot more success here in the second drive. They're having some balance, and they're getting a rhythm. I think a big part of that is their ability to run the football. Very, very important to them, and doing a nice job on that last play, picking up the first down.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off play action. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
We're still early in this ball game, but this QB has been hit several times already, been sacked. This is one of those games that the ice bath is going to be your friend afterwards. We're just getting started. It's still in the first quarter, for goodness sakes.
Back to throw, it's Sperry. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Kentucky has the lead right now. Feels like it's been this way since the players took the pregame catwalk. But this has been a very close game.
Wants to go up top on 1st down.
They're up by 7 over Ball State. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. To the air on 1st down. Got his man on the right. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Sets up the screen. There he goes. He's loose. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country.
And the pressure is going to get to him, and down he goes, and that's how the first quarter will end. All right, guys, so Florida Atlantic has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Catches it at the 15. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, out of space. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. And the Seminoles want to move quickly.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground and gets upfield. And he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
And what you talk about on defense is speed, is penetration, getting in the backfield, making something happen. And you could tell they got in there so quick, the offense couldn't recover, couldn't do anything with them. Nice job getting the tackle for loss.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Seminoles are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Back to pass, it's Sperry. Got a man, it's Gibson.
Man, this defense just has so much speed. You saw it on that 3rd down play. The offense is trying to get a quick one, see if they can get a block and maybe spring a guy free. But the pursuit, wow, that was so good defensively.
Punt is on its way. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Quickly out to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Gets it out quickly. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Going up top again. Snags it over the middle. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Fires to the tight end. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. This Florida Atlantic offense is moving quickly. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Right on the money. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Florida Atlantic comes to the line on 1st and goal. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Looking for the goal line. And he cruises his way to the house. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead.
And that's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll keep it on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Seminoles are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Dropping back, it's Sperry. Pressure coming. Fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the tight end. The give on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Gibson. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Can't get him to the ground.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Woof. That's one of those plays where you're going, man, he probably could have made that. The defense wasn't great on the play, but guess what? It goes down as an incompletion. Those are one of those bullets that you got to dodge throughout a game to get the win, to limit those big plays.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket, threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
They've got the screen set up. There he goes. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. He's got the tight end. They make the stop, but he got the one he needed and plenty more. It's first and goal. How valuable is a tight end in the red area? Now they're set up with a first and goal.
I love it. Find the big fella down in the red area. Big target, works the middle of the field. Easier throws. Nice job by this offense keeping it very simple.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to Pater. To throw, it's Sperry. Flushed out of the pocket. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Boca Raton. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Grabbed in the middle. It's Upshaw. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Offense will try to get some momentum going on first and 10. Trying to beat the D deep. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, they're not able to hook up there, but considering this guy already has 2 touchdown catches in this game, now the offensive coordinator is dialing up more passes his way. And you know the quarterback, he's got like a sonar on him. He's always aware of where he is, and I like the idea. I'm going to keep throwing this guy the football and see if he can get another touchdown.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Now, that's the start you absolutely talked about and discussed in the locker room. This defense, they didn't have a lot of success in the first half. They needed some good things to go their way, get a stop, create some momentum. Great.
They got him for the sack, and now get the ball back after the fourth down stop.
Great job by the defense there. They were not caught off guard in that situation on the field. This offense might decide to go for it on fourth down. They're going to make the play. Their offense now takes over. And if I'm the play caller here, I am taking a shot. In a sudden change situation, let me see if I can throw one deep and make this team pay for not getting that fourth down.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
That's caught. It's Gibson. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to pass. It's Sperry. Got room to work. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Knowles want to pick up the tempo. Tight end now in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Snags it. Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be first and goal.
Need to do a better job as a defender tackling the catch. On the curl route, he had a chance to break on the ball, get the receiver down, couldn't do it, and as a result, they give up an...
Beck's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown Seminoles. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
Into the house. Touchdown Owls.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Power football with the run. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Gibson. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Finds the tight end. It's a seam wide open. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw. It's Sperry. Bears the pressure. Finds his big tight end. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. I think that receiver really had 2 choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he was going to be maybe taking an ice bath after too many of these curl routes. He catches them in the body like that. This quarterback has a cannon.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The play-action fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Gibson. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down.
Touchdown! touchdown, Florida State. Great job by the back on the option.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. It's Hodges. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking downfield on 1st down. Hauls it in. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. They go back to work in the final period of this one. He wants to throw it again. They'll run the screen. Sweet cut there. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the 2nd level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
Pass interference. Defense.
This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. Wants to throw on 1st down. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that is the play this defense had to have. Did you look in the secondary right there? I mean, he was open, guys. Like, that would have been a touchdown, and this defense got to the quarterback, hit him as he's throwing the football, forced the errant pass, and dodged a bullet.
This is one of those unique situations in a game as a head coach. You're trying to feel the momentum, and what's your confidence in your quarterback, because you've got 4th, you're in field goal range, but you've got the weapons to get one more completion and ice this thing. So do you kick the field goal or do you go for it?
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Give to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Rides to back and leaves it. Creates a little room. Oh, he's got some space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. From their own 18-yard line, it's 1st down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Dropping back, it's Sperry. Firing to the right, complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Hey, on offense, you got to know when the play's over. Now we're there, nowhere to go with it after he caught the football. You start trying to juke guys, you start trying to run backward. This ain't high school anymore. I mean, you used to be able to make that.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power, you just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Pocket breaking down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Knowles! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
So much pressure on this defense just to get a stop on this drive. They were trailing, but after that turn of events and the interception, they've now got the lead. And remember, they're going to have to come right back on the field. They've got to be able to refocus themselves, but what a play.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going right to work up top. Got it in the middle. It's Hodges.
Hey, quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
The Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Finds his man down the middle. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. Looking to throw on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things are...
He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Owls! They move on top here in the fourth.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the fourth quarter for the touchdown.
Out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
And this defense is all over the quick game right now. They're up a possession, and they are tackling and they're pursuing the football. Nice play on that one.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Back to pass. It's Sperry. Oh, they're after him. He'll try to do it himself. The ball's free. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
These crucial situations you practice so much. Inside of 2 minutes. They score, they win. Defensively, how do you bow your neck? You force a turnover, force the fumble, get the ball back to your offense. Go get me a few first downs. This one's over.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Timeout called there by the defense. Desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Gets it out fast. Touchdown, Owls! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meet, coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
35. Florida State, 25.
Coming out with it, it's Gibson. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. No time to feel sorry for yourself here, Jesse. There's still a chance, but you've got to get it going now.
No doubt. Two-possession game at this point, right, David? Not a lot of time left, so execution has to be at a premium here.
Yeah, and I probably want to go fast. I want to throw the football. I don't know how many possessions I got left. I got to make them all count.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Slithers into space. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got them right where you want them.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now's not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late.
Dropping back, it's Berry. Fires deep toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
You know, I feel for this offense, if they're going to get back in the game, I don't know if they're going to be able to do it with chunk plays. They're going to have to be methodical and generate some first downs and march down the field.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.